FORA.tv. The world is thinking.
That food safety can only come from the federal government. You can't have food safety from anywhere else. The ugly truth is that the food police actually measure their performance on the basis of pounds of food inspected per inspector hour. Just like in corporate America, I'm used to giving this speech somewhere. In corporate mentality, we measure performance in pounds per person hour, number per person hour. That same corporate mentality of measuring performance based on volume per person hour is taken into the food inspection service and used to measure inspector performance based on pounds or volume of material under the inspector's nose. And so there's this tremendous inspection service prejudice and discrimination against small operations and community-sized abattoirs and canneries and food processors due to the fact that you can't get the volume to be efficient with economies of scale and present the notion that we are efficient. They don't like to stand there at a small plant because it's inefficient. They consider themselves wasting time. Well, I got a response to this. And here's the response. All innovation requires embryonic prototypes. All of them. That's why a tree doesn't germinate itself from a 20-foot sapling. It starts from a little itty bitty seed. Because that's the smallest form of that life that encapsulates all the pieces, and it's portable, it can be carried, and if it dies, there's more behind it. You know, it doesn't upset the mothership Earth if that one little seed dies. And so what happens when you have an economy of scale mentality in the food inspection service that discriminates against small-scale prototypes, it means that the introduction scale of innovation to the food commerce system has to be so big that the embryo can't be birthed. And so a little artisanal cheesemaker that would love to milk a cow and make some cheese and try it out in her community, she can't do it because it has to be a freestanding, quintuple inspected, agriculturally prohibited facility before she even makes 1 pound of cheese. And so the dreams and the opportunities and the antidote to pathogenic food are precluded from innovating into food commerce because of the prejudice against small-scale operations.